Wait on tweet stuff to go live so I can spread it around. Bum-da-da-dee, buddy, buddy. Button. And then the other button. We are off to the races. How we doing, folks? We're up and running, doing some Marvel Snap tonight before whatever other thing we're doing tonight. I don't remember. I don't think Tommy quite decided. It might be a KH2 thing. It might not be. I don't know. Find out in about an hour and change, folks. Yeah, it's San Diego Comic-Con weekend for those. Yeah, do a Marvel Snap because of the Deadpool event thingy. I've been playing a little bit over the week, and I was like, oh, you know what? Save up. Do it on Friday. Oh dear. Oh no. What happened? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do the Deadpool event things until I run out of bubs. Bubs, right? Yes, bubs. Until I run out of bubs, which might be very quickly. We'll see. I should also make sure I'm on my correct deck and not my my dumb gimmick deck of put all the Spider-Man cards I have together and then hit the fill out the deck button and see if we can make it work. But yeah, it's San Diego Comic-Con week. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why I didn't see it in like the Reddit leak stuff that I follow. Yes, it does. I saw the trailer because I think they did their panel today at some point. It's hit my mic. Chaos Reigns. We've got Fem Ermac and Sector? Not Ermac. Is it Ermac? We have Fem versions of the cyborgs. Yes, Fem, Cyber, Lin Kuei. And Noob Cybot. Cyrax and Sector. Yeah, okay. That's I was blanking on. I was like, one of these names is wrong. I know it's wrong. But yes, them, Conan, the T-1000 from T2, and the villain from the Scream movies. Yes, Scream guy. He has a name. I know he has a name because he has a name in Dead by Daylight. I do not remember the name offhand. That guy. They're part of essentially season 2 of Mortal Kombat DLC to come. So it's basically what they did for Mortal Kombat 11, more or less, where they have like a story expansion and then another season of DLC content. Which they've been doing kind of like bite-sized story content for their like board game mode, I believe. It's like 2 cutscenes, but like they've been doing like little tiny story content since the game's launched, I think. Yes, Mortal Kombat 11 was really successful. Anywho, I wanted to show this off real quick. It's not chat. I love it when OBS picks the wrong thing. There it is. Jada Toys. If you're not familiar with Jada Toys, I don't blame you. They're like a smaller like car company, like car toy company. I know them because I'm a car guy. They do like 1/24 scale, I believe, like cars. It's the same like 6 models that they've repainted over and over again for years. You might know them right now because they have done See if I can find a nice big group shot picture. They do not have a big group shot picture. But they're doing a Street Fighter 2 line. And I think they have like basically the entire roster of Street Fighter 2 at this point. As you can see in this gallery. Was it Evil Ryu and Violent Ken are like exclusives. And they've done like a Player 2 skin or Player 2 colors. Chun-Li is an exclusive. But they've done like basically the entire roster at this point except Akuma. They've also done, I'm gonna scroll up here, Classic Mega Man. Ye olde Classic Mega Man. Various Robot Masters, various Mega Men in various colors. Does this have the Proto Man picture? No. 1 second. Let me go grab this real quick. Because they just showed off a Proto Man today that was in their case. Oh. Apparently they just put out Zangief. There's their Zangief. Through all the Marvel stuff. Oh god, all the Marvel stuff. Marvel toy stuff, mind you. Oh, is it not that good? Granted, I'm not like super familiar with Street Fighter 2 versions of characters, so if it is inaccurate, I've heard nothing but good things about the line, and I go cool. It is probably because of how it's cut, I would assume, because there's the app crunch essentially. I think it's just because of how he's proportioned to make like the articulation work, I would assume. Anywho, here's the Proto Man. I believe that is a cloth goods scarf. Like that is a cloth scarf on Proto Man there. Which is one of those, that is nuts. I don't know where Jada Toys got the people and the money to do this. That is some very odd proportions. But the thing I want to talk about is up here. They teased this yesterday, just by having Shaggy up over here. But they're doing Scooby-Doo. They're doing the Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. So they've got a Scooby on display, and they have a Creeper on display. Bear in mind, this Creeper is actually like an 1 inch smaller than Shaggy if he's standing up straight, but if he's crouched down like he isn't, I think like the majority of the episode, he is actually smaller than Shaggy. So this looks cool. There's more to this. I still can't comprehend it all kind of information. So let me scroll up here to where it is in the Discord chat I'm in. This is from a interview with one of Jada Toy's folks on Toy Migos. I think they have like a 2-hour interview with other people and stuff asking questions, but I assume it's baked in somewhere in there. But Infinity War Torn on Sound Out 12's Discord had like the clip notes of this. So the first thing is like the proportions on like the Creeper and the Shaggy here. The second thing, they have the Scooby license in bulk. They have license to do anything and everything involving Scooby-Doo in terms of figures. So every show, every movie, all of it, including crossovers. I'm not super clear because here's the wording on it from the cliff notes that I have, specifically with the crossover for it. The Scooby license covers all iterations of Scooby as well as any crossovers they've had under the WB umbrella, but they'll be focusing on Where Are You for the time being. I'm confused a little on that crossover because I'm like, okay. It's fine. Vaguely, I don't. If I think about it, I could probably throw them on in the background for myself, but otherwise it's kind of a passing interest. Why is there something noteworthy? I know haven't they approved an esport league? like this year or in the last like couple weeks? Oh, okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh, okay, it's unrelated. Okay, I thought it might have been because of timing and all that, but never mind. Anyway, I'm confused on like the wording of that crossover part because I'm like, okay, Scooby has done crossovers with like just about anybody and everybody. Does this licensing agreement, assuming that the crossover property is owned by WB, can Jada do toys of them? I know about the breakdancing because my parents watched a talk show where someone talked to a couple of the US people that are competing in that. I didn't know about skating one. Yes, that was my question of like, okay, can they technically do a Batman because Batman crossed over with Scooby-Doo? Because Batman is owned by WB. I assume like we can't get the Three Stooges out of this because that is completely unrelated to Warner Brothers. By the way, Scooby did do a crossover with the Three Stooges way back in the day. Don't worry about it. They did crossovers with a lot of different things with Scooby-Doo way back in the day. It is a list. But like, again, if the property is owned by WB, could they technically do it? Like I said, Batman, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Wonder Woman, any of like the Hanna-Barbera shows. Like, that's my question, if that's a part of, if that is like cleared up in the licensing agreement or not. Because I will say this, in terms of all those crossover stuff, the Scooby and crew are fairly like the same. Yeah, I saw that a few weeks back, or a couple weeks back. It's a damn shame. Like, it's only their like studio office, but like that pretty much is the nail in the door for the channel itself, which is a damn shame. But in less confusing things, they don't have a Scooby on display because they're not going to do a Scooby for Wave 1 because they still need to work on the articulation for him because Jada Toys have not done a four-legged figure. So they have to figure out how to make an articulated four-legged figure. Especially because it's Scooby, who needs to do a lot of different things, even though he's dog. So, understandable. It's just going to be a little weird. It's like, here's your Wave 1 of Scooby-Doo, and there is no Scooby. And then the last detail is all of the villain figures will have unmasked heads with like whoever was the person who did the, crime and stuff from that episode. So whoever is actually the creeper, there will be an alternate head of him unmasked. So you can do like an unmasked version of a creeper, which is cool that they are doing that. I don't know if this is like the entirety of Wave 1 because Jada Toys waves are like 2 to 3, or like, I think have been like normally 3 figures. But at least for the Street Fighter and the Mega Man stuff, so there might be 1 additional figure here. This might just be Wave 1. I don't know. I don't know if Jada's had a panel yet where they've talked about this. They've just been dropping stuff into their cases like every couple hours or so, apparently, of just like, here's something new in the case. Here's something new in the case. While no one was looking. But I just wanted to show this off because this is probably like the one like really cool, interesting thing I've seen coming out of Comic-Con that I've been interested in. I will show this off. Because you want to see how like dedicated and like flush with cash the G.I. Joe fans are, apparently. So this is their HasLab. I assume based off that statement, that's a not good. So this is HasLab. Oh, you have no idea. It is entirely supported by the G.I. Joe Classified line, and strap in. Here's some details. So this is the HasLab for their 6-inch Cobra Rattler. This is the third HasLab they've done. This went live about an hour or so before their panel yesterday. It needs about 9,000 backers. It has 10,001 backers currently. It's been a little over 24 hours since this HasLab has launched. It has already reached its minimum funding. Both other HasLabs that they have done, which was the Cobra His Tank and the G.I. Joe Dragonfly, performed exactly the same, where it funded in about 24 hours and then reached all of its stretch goals well before this 45-day time limit. In fact, even more successful than that, this is the G.I. Joe Real American Hero Compendium set. This is a compendium of the long-running G.I. Joe comic written by, and let me get this guy's name right. I have to go. Compendium. Yes. Compendium. The comics themselves. This is a compendium of the run itself. I'm trying to get the guy's name. They've all been written by this man here, Larry Hama. They've been written since the 80s, and they have continued on since then. It's currently under, I think G.I. Joe is currently under Skybound, and he's continuing to write this ongoing G.I. Joe comic to this day. This is a compendium of that comic series in order, in its reading order, up to wherever this compendium ends. As you can see, these are very thick. These are, you can kill a man by smacking them in the head with thick. That is how thick this compendium. This is volume 1, mind you. There are 4 volumes here, and a Joe flavor or a Cobra flavor, depending on how you desire it. I would say so. Probably that's thick enough to stop a bullet. I was hoping for details. It's like 1 through 50, I think, in the compendium, and then like 4 issues of a miniseries. It was here somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Oh, here we go. Here's the compendium order. It's 1 through 50 for compendium 1. It is 51 through 78 of Real American Hero, and then 2 through 4 of a miniseries, and then 1 through 15 of another miniseries for compendium 2. Compendium 3, 79 to 115, plus 1628 of a miniseries, and then it's 116 to 155 in compendium 4, and then 1 through 4 of G.I. Joe and Transformers, G.I. Joe Order of Battle 1 through 4, and G.I. Joe Special number 1. A lot of comic. A lot of comic. From like way back when till, you know, fairly recently. Yes. I forget what this needed at a minimum, but I got about 10,490 backers for a total of $3,794,167. This was funded in 24 hours. Oh, yeah, minimum of 50,000. My bad. I missed that. I missed it right there. Yeah, a minimum of $50,000 needed. It made $3.7 million. I believe this is the highest grossing Kickstarter in history. For comics. For G.I. Joe comics. For the one specific run of G.I. Joe comics. Written by one man. For like 20 plus years. Almost $4 million. Marvel can't fucking crowdfund a goddamn Dodge Charger for Ghost Rider. Star Wars can't crowdfund a goddamn Rancor, but G.I. Joe can crowdfund 4 comic compendiums that you can kill a man with. Easily in a day. They can crowdfund 3 different vehicles, 3 different 6-inch scale vehicles in 24 hours. I don't know what it is about G.I. Joe fans, but by God, if you say, here's a thing, here's a really cool, interesting thing, they will fucking show up. If you show you've got quality, G.I. Joe fans are like, ah, we're there, we're cool. And bear in mind, there's no G.I. Joe cartoon. There is maybe a G.I. Joe crossover movie with, like, Transformers in the future. Yeah, that Snake Eyes movie sucked ass, but you know what that Snake Eye movies gave us? That gave us the G.I. Joe classified line, which is also keeping G.I. Joe running. Yeah, that Snake Eyes movie gave us the classified line, which is like, again, one of only 2 Hasbro toy lines that is 100% successful at doing HasLabs. The other one is Transformers, and the Transformers one did 2 Transformers from one of their Japanese shows and Omega Prime from RID. But yeah, I thought I'd highlight that because I don't know what it is about G.I. Joe fans, but they show up. They show up, cash in hand, going, yeah, cool, we got you covered. We'll do these comics. Yeah, you can. I'll be over here attempting to win this match of Marvel Snap. You know what? You can take this. I will burn my Shang-Chi option to not have to deal with the location's power. Put Deadpool there. We'll put Deadpool there. But yeah, otherwise it's just been a lot of different toy stuff has been going on. The Marvel panel was neat. I have no interest in any of it, but it's neat. I know people got hyped because they're like, hey, here's Romp the Space Knight. And I'm like, you know what? I know a few people who are excited about that. Well, there's my Wolverine, and it's over here in my hand now. I believe the teaser trailer for the Yakuza series that's going to be on Amazon Prime went out. One of those times where I'm like, oh, we have the original Japanese language option? Yes, please. For no other reason than because who's playing Kiryu in that. There is no other reason for me to watch that in Japanese besides Kamen Rider Drive's actor is playing Kazuma Kiryu in that. And I'm like, you know what? I'd probably watch the dub otherwise just because. But I believe Marvel's proper, like, MCU panel essentially is tomorrow. They keep teasing Fantastic Four stuff all week, so I would assume Fantastic Four trailer tomorrow. Probably. I don't know.
definitely need to change my underwear.
Okay. We're gonna do this. And I'm gonna snap at him, and we are gonna lose. Maybe. Ah, yes, thank you, Twitter, for the reminder about the SAG-AFTRA strike. For those that don't know, SAG-AFTRA is commencing with their strike against the video game industry. Oh, that's good. That's something. Really lucked out that he decided to put my null somewhere else. Yeah, I win, and we got more bubs, refills, and 2 red map orders. I have not used them. I'm like, if you're gonna give me one, can I have more? Oh, the mat that is that NetEase's card game, or is that NetEase's something else? I don't remember. I know it's NetEase, but I don't remember because they have 3. Okay, that's the card game one. I'm like, they have the card game one. I think, do they have? No, the mobile one doesn't exist anymore. Because they had a card game, a MOBA, and now they have the hero shooter that everyone has gotten in on the beta on. And the only thing I've seen is one article that went, eh. But I believe they had a MOBA at one point. That doesn't exist anymore. You can find videos of the costumes and stuff. Wait, that's not my X20. Did I get that X23 off the Triskelion? Because I have an X23 in my deck, but that's not my X20. Do I have technically 2 X23s right now? Probably. Also, I'm being sneaky and having the my stream on in the background so I can get drops. Because that works. Oh dear.
What a game!
Enough said, bub.
Okay.
Got him. Taking aim.
Yes, if you're watching the stream right now, you technically can get drops because that's not a, like, affiliate subscriber associated thing. As long as you're watching the stream and have it enabled, you just have to watch a stream and get them.
Oh, snap.
The only reason I know it's enabled, I guess they have it for the Deadpool stuff, because when I kicked on the stream, it said they're enabled, and I'm like, okay.
You are mine.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Enough said, bub.
Oh, hi, Death. Okay. I'm gonna counter with no on the right and hope for the best. We might lose because he just has to take one location from us.
All hail Hydra!
Damn. That was like the one thing I was afraid of. Like, he's gonna hit me with armor, isn't he? Yep. Fair enough. Good. Outside of me, sleeping a bunch. Well, I'm out of bubs. We are back to playing regular. I didn't get the 3D printing stuff that I wanted to do this week. I also have not watched the stuff I need to watch for tomorrow, unfortunately, which means I'm staying up tonight to watch them. Because I need to watch the first 4 episodes of Come Runner Drive for tomorrow, because that's what we're covering tomorrow for the podcast. Yeah, what that works. It delays me an extra turn, but that's fine. But really like Killmonger. Oh, she copied Patriot. I was wondering who she was copying.
Peace. Impressive.
Said, bub.
That'll work. I don't like everything costing an extra power.
Impressive.
Oh, baby. Thank you, game.
Oh, snap.
The Destiny draw to Killmonger. I think Killmonger was my only way to win there. I finally finished up the story content for Zenless through chapter 3. Still need to do the daily event thing that they have going on at the moment, and I guess I'll check in to do trust stuff to do. They have a system in Zenless that lets you essentially get a little character story stuff. Okay. Let me rephrase that because there's technically a different thing you could use to describe that. Okay. You can do kind of like social link stuff in Zenless with the characters you can play as. And I feel like checking in and kind of doing that stuff. Don't like popping Carnage this early, but I don't have many other plays. Because I don't really have much else to do in terms of that kind of stuff until Honkai drops its next patch. in the next week or so.
In peace.
I forget the usual time frame from when they do their I'll snap at them. I don't care. Whenever they do their kind of like patch preview showcase to like when the patch actually comes out. That's when we get our new March 7th, and I'd like to pick up March 7th Swordsman.
Impressive.
Oh, it's a Venom Dagger variant. I was wondering what that dagger variant was.
Hello.
Oh, hi, that would have not been good for me to play.
I see.
Not really. I clutch that one out still.
Victory.
Oh no, I'm out of dailies. Oh well. Ah, just don't give me any of my own costs. Thanks, game. That'll work. But yeah, I need to do some 3D printing because I have Beaver Scarf for Geets that I need to print. See if it's all good. It won't be finished when I print it, but it'll give me an idea of that I have like everything kind of situated out, because the connector piece still needs like some modifications to take 2 scarf pieces because of how I have it set up. I gotta print that. I gotta print Dread's guns, because I finally have that finished. I need to print his sword.
Definitely need to change
Well, it's not Unicorn Sword, because I have that done. I forgot I have it not done. Dread's Unicorn Sword, because I don't think I'm gonna do his Oni stick. I might just let the Soto team take that one whenever they decide to give us Dread's weapons, which might be like with Gav's Soto wave, because like it doesn't seem like Soto Gav is gonna have a whole lot. So they have plenty of room for catch-up stuff.
Enough said.
So hooray!
Hello.
They could have won that. They didn't have to run. I am gonna put out, because I have a Honkai Star Rail manual randomizer for its Divergent Universe mode. I'm gonna put that out when the next patch comes out. Because that's basically done. I just need to get the Ace Attorney 1 working with the last case so I can put that out. So that would be 2 out. Because the boys make Amazon money. I assume I don't keep up with the boys because it just doesn't interest me.
Found a rook.
That is not where I wanted to put Deadpool. Come back. Go there.
Rest in peace.
I found a rook.
Well, I assume the show's gone on long enough that it's like, well, we're probably past the point where the show should have ended.
Rest in peace.
We gotta keep it going because it's Amazon's money-making show.
Impressive.
Do this. See what happens. Technically, I can get more energy if I put Killmonger on a middle, but I kind of want to get Asgard. Yeah, I consciously made the choice not to. Because I wanted to win right.
Game.
Well, guarantee a win right. So I can get 2 cards.
Peace.
Okay. Whoop. Yep.
Hello.
I know if he's gonna drop something with over 10 power, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. I am just not gonna put a rock.
I found a rook.
They just didn't. All right. Bip, bip. See if they put anything right this time. Oh, there's all their right stuff.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Oh no, you gave me Hobgoblin. Whatever shall I do?
Victory.
I don't know if my opponent had anything by the end there. Oh, I had stuff on the battle pass to claim. That is max. That doesn't help me. spend the gold. I'm not going to spend it on anything else, really. Hey, more collector tokens. Hooray. Yeah, finally get a custom Venom.
Infinity.
Uh, I think that makes every card but Zola custom? Yes, just Zola custom. Is not custom. That's at max. You are not. And nope. That is where our upgrading ends for now. Up, I have 2 death now. That's helpful eventually if I can get enough cards to use them both.
Opponent snapped.
Hi, Jubilee. Hi, Vision. My deck has just decided to say, no, you are not getting anything of value. uh,
Impressive.
we can do this. And nothing else because Sandman. Right. So it's practically useless for us to have 2 deaths at the end of the day. Well, just hoping for the best. Ain't a whole lot else I can do. Yeah, it's a good thing I won the other 2 locations. Because, I was screwed otherwise. Sometimes you just win it because you just luck out and you take them. Well, I will take a break. I'm gonna grab me some water and I'll be back, folks. Alright, I'm back. Damn it. Or I let RNG try to get my cards in the middle. So I can get Carnage powered up.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Enough said, bub.
There we go. There we really go. Hell yeah.
Enough said, bub.
Yes.
Hello?
I was about to just put Shang-Chi in there just to burn the energy, but I was like, oh right, dumb property of Armanzola and Wolverine interaction.
Bub.
Technically, that gets you 3 copies of Wolverine.
What a game!
Enough said, bub.
I believe Marvel.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Oh, snap.
What a game!
Victory.
I love Nolan, his stupid amounts of power he can get.
Hi, Hulk. How you doing?
Face the might of Asgard! Mjolnir!
Ah, I had to go middle. No.
I definitely need to change my underwear. Hello?
Wakanda forever!
Rest in peace.
This will probably not be enough. No, because they got null. Fuck. He copied my null. Should have figured. Yeah, one of the books I follow got EX2 for Gotchard. Nice. You know, seeing that they put for a Gotchard's movie, which came out this week, that they put out Daybreak's version of the Gotchard driver, which is just a slight recolor of it, with at least one new sound program into it. But they also are just like, here is a binder that has all of his chemis, all of his, you know, Daybreak chemi version, or Daybreak chemis, which is all 100 of them. It's nice because it just makes me go, oh, so you're going to do this for Legend, won't you? When the show's over in a month. Because I've been figuring that they would do that in a month. That works in my favor. We'll do that. I get to blow up 4 of his cards and then immediately get rid of all of them.
Rest in peace. Impressive. Impressive.
That is mean of me to do. That is very mean of me to do. I have left him with 4 cards in total.
I am reborn.
Oh, hi, Apocalypse. How you doing? I mean, fair. Winning is winning, but also, you don't have to kick a man in the nuts to win. Hang on. Yeah, we'll go this route. It gives me an option to pivot.
I am Apocalypse. Opponent snapped.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Said Bub.
Darn. That didn't work how I wanted it to. I don't think it would have been enough power anyway. Yeah, I would have pulled the draw. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't work out how I wanted. That's fine. I was hoping Death would get picked and Death would get split across the two locations, and that would have gave me the win. But RNG said no. I flipped the coin and I hit tails. That is my fault for gambling. Well, the Transformer toy panel's happening at the moment. It's San Diego Comic-Con. Neat.
I definitely need to change my underwear. Hello?
Darn. I have an option if X-23 goes right.
What a game!
Rest in peace.
And she didn't. Good.
Impressive.
Oh, last turn. I was about to play it out like I had another turn, which I did not.
There's no strings on me. Victory.
Still no buffs. Nope. Still no buffs. Alright. I will swap over to something else. I think I'll swap over the Balatro. I've been getting good runs recently. I'm on a purple stake for the one deck I've been running. So I'm hoping I can get a win. Okay. Don't have to worry about hand size off the bat. Alright, fine. Boy. Starting off not great. Okay. 7, that's a straight. Close, but it's enough. Wow, have nothing. And then you give me a full house, of course. The Arcana pack. Joker. Well, I could take that. Run with it. Oh, right, that's not a... Right, that's not a 3. At least I get a straight. Not the straight I was shooting for, but a straight nonetheless. Ah, boy. Come on. Of course, neither one of them trigger. Well, either they trigger or it's a dead run already. Thanks, game. you had me worried there for a second. You really had me worried there for a second. I'll take that. And I know, like, get another good Joker? Sure. And keep leveling up straight. I guess that's what we're shooting for. Hoping for the best on. Alright. Thank you. just like, oh, good lord. Give me the straight. Any straight. Any will do. We need a multi card. Or a Joker that gives us multi. We'll do the voucher. Actually, hang on. What is that? Okay, good. I was risking it right there. I was hopeful. I was gonna risk it for the biscuit. What's our most diamond technically at the moment? That will bite me in the butt eventually. But I am hopeful it's not now. Okay. Darn it, one I haven't discovered yet. We do need a multi of some kind. Heck, damn it. I don't have a 2. A 6. Alright, that's all I got. Hello. You're just in time to see me fail a run.
Sounds about right.
You know, I would be surprised if I didn't know about this via leaks and stuff. Would you like a Transformer-based Knight Rider? Or technically a Transformers-based kit.
Huh.
Yeah, they've been doing these collab Transformers for like a few years now, but because of leaked listings and stuff, we knew a kit was in production. They just announced this like their Comic-Con panel, so we have a transforming kit now. To go with your transforming Ecto 1, your transforming Turtle Van that just got put out. You're transforming the one plane from Top Gun. You're transforming Back to the Future DeLorean. You're transforming Pizza Car from Stranger Things. And I think that's all. No, you're transforming Tyrannosaurus Rex and transforming Jeep from Jurassic Park. I think that's all of them. I think. I don't remember. It feels like that's all of them. So what are we doing?
I mean, I would have thought that would have been pretty self-explanatory. Someone's not paying attention to what I'm in.
I do not see what you're in, unfortunately.
I mean, it's in Discord completely. Because it says what game I'm playing.
For some reason, it's not for me. I don't know why.
Huh.
Like, I know it usually should do, but for this one time, no, it is decided no.
Sounds like someone needs to update then.
I would think it needed an update. It didn't tell me it needed an update.
It usually don't.
I was about to say, normally it just updates on its own. Okay.
Well, now you should be able to know because of a different thing.
Hooray! Am I booting it up with or without mods?
Without.
Okay. Oh, I have seen spoilers for the Gotchard movie. Seems like standard writer summer movie affair. Like, nothing amazing, but fine. It does, for the first time since, O's movie, that we see the writer transform in the movie.
Huh.
Because Gentro transformed in that movie, right?
I don't remember.
I know he's out of suit in that movie, which is rare. Because I think the only one past that did that was literally the next one, because I think the Forze movie, we see Haruto out of suit. Like, after the fight's over. But we see Gav transform, and we now know why the belt is not called the driver now. Would you care to just take a guess?
The belt is the rider.
close. The belt is his stomach.
Yep.
Like the belt is a part of him. Like he has to unzip this hoodie he's wearing to like open a flap in order for the belt to be there, and it's his stomach basically. And he makes the little gremlin gochizos by eating candy. So I guess eating the respective thing lets him make the respective gochizos. It's very strange and weird, but the fight scene's cool. Because the fight scene is out on Twitter for the moment until somebody takes it down. Of all the things they were gonna do for Gavu, that I was not expecting, and I will give them credit for that.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I'll put the Star Rail manual randomizer I have out whenever they drop the next patch. So that it has like the fully up-to-date character roster. Maybe I'll have the Phoenix Wright one then so I have like properly 3 manuals for very stupid reasons.